Well, this is it, boys. I have sent a reconnaissance team into the darkest dungeon, and I think that was the right choice to do because the team I sent in did not have the right items or the right abilities or the right anything. So the enemies are shockingly powerful. The enemies in the darkest dungeon, they are living up to their name. That said, even with not the ultimate setup, we were able to push our way to the boss before I ultimately had to retreat. So, this time we're going in with a different team. I am opting to go for kind of a slow, grinding assault because I believe, I just think, basically, I think the dungeon is harder than the boss. And so this team is built more to defeat the dungeon, and then we have some ways to battle the boss. The boss moves us around a lot, and so we're going to be relying on characters that are able to change position and attack at the same time. Duelist Advance moves you forward, and it can be used in the back 3 ranks. And up front, he can use point-blank shot and whatnot. When we get closer to the boss, we'll be using Breakthrough. Breakthrough, once again, another ability that allows us to move forward and engage the enemy, as well as we have attacks that can be used in a lot of ranks, including If It Bleeds, which can be used in the first 3 ranks. Over here, we've got, this is part of our grinding kind of siege sort of strategy. We need this ability here. Like, they do a ton of stress damage. And while he will have a bit of trouble if he's shuffled into the front row, I will drop probably Harvest for Dirk Stab, because he can use that in all 4 positions, and it moves him forward. So, regardless of where he winds up, he'll be able to use this ability, which is fine. And then, you know, our standard healer. The healer will also have a problem if they are moved into the front, which is why I'll probably remove Judgment and replace it with Mace Bash. And even if I'm in the front, as long as I'm not in position 1, I can still use Divine Comfort, which is the group heal. As far as items, they do a lot of damage and a lot of bleed damage. And so I'm like, do I want more armor or do I want more bleed resistance? And I think I'm going to go with bleed resistance. So, and then I went with accuracy, because like we do need an amount of consistency. Same over here. I've got bleed resistance on the Ethereal Crucifix and 25% Eldritch damage, which will be useful against the boss. And then a ring just for more accuracy. And over here we've got the Dark Tambourine mixed with the Book of Sanity, just because I want my back row to have a little more, some stress. Basically, I want someone to have some stress resistance. And then we just got a lot of healing up front, or in that slot, just so that even if we're forced into using Divine Comfort, we can just like spam that ability, and hopefully it heals for about 8. But yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. If a Darkest Dungeon quest is abandoned, not all heroes are guaranteed to survive. Someone must sacrifice themselves to hold off the fiends during a retreat. Well, let's see how it goes anyway. So we're going to go ahead with this. I want the maximum amount of food. I don't remember if I need shovels or not. I do know I need maximum torches. I don't know about maximum torches, but I need maximum bandages. I need, I don't think there are any keys to unlock. I'm just gonna grab some of these anyways. I don't remember what they do, but I'm getting them anyways. I mean, if we've overspent, I mean, it's really not that much more money. But yeah, we're going in with a lot of gear, and we got our firewood as well. So anyways, here we go. Into the Darkest Dungeon, level 6. It is medium difficulty. We do have a bit of scouting, 25% scouting. That's not too bad.
Once again, the stars are right, and the manor sits at the very epicenter of cosmic unrest. Cultists rally to their twisted idols, and great gongs sound in anticipation of the coming sacrifices. Far below, life-laden shadows pulse to the unrelenting rhythm of a beating heart.
Ooh, spooky. All right, here we are. Welcome to the Darkest Dungeon, boys. So, the dankest dungeon is so dank that we can't actually see all of it. We actually reveal it as we go.
The blood of the fallen flows ever downward along these titan spires. The creature fattens itself on your failures.
Gotta love what they've done with the place, right? You know, jagged spikes, blood, bodies. You gotta love what they've done. And you know, look how happy they are. They're happy to see us. You know, it's really not, maybe this place isn't that bad. You know, that's what I thought. I was like, you know what, these guys are, you know, they're waving to us, they're saying hi. It's really not that big of a deal. I think I might as well just knock everyone's stress off. These guys actually can't attack.
And improvement.
That is not their job. Help, you're gonna see one of their abilities. They can heal each other. That was on the low end. I mean, their healing is not insane, but it's still, like, healing. It's annoying.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Let's just knock, like, I'm gonna mercilessly remove any stress, although I couldn't even attack rank 1 anyways. Let's just... I'm loving the critical hits. Oh, and we got a bleed, so I guess that was, in some senses, a one hit. Now, they're so generous here. They're just allowing... Oh, wait, I should probably burn some torches.
The match is struck. A blazing star is
So we
born.
fought Cultist Brawler and Cultist Witch Girl. This is Cultist Priest. He's like higher ranking. He's like, I'm the boss. So, once again, I can't really do anything. What's his dodge? 24. That's actually not that bad. I'm just gonna de-stress somebody. I could go for some accuracy, but... Let's see if we can stun him. Oh my. Oh, nope, he's resistant to stun. 73% resistance, I guess that makes sense.
And purpose is made clear.
Let's go ahead and just start. Oh, we got through with a critical hit.
Maintain the offensive.
Now you're probably thinking, oh man, what's the big deal? Well, the game developers have been so generous as to kind of just give us a hint of what we're dealing with. Just to kind of ease us into it. Even this, you know, once again, just kind of letting us take it easy. So here are the Ascended Brawlers. They are the Elite Brawlers. And, let's take out this guy, because he can actually be a problem, because he's a support character. And I am going to... I'm actually just going to finish them off. There we go.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Resisted my bleed, which is annoying. Let's try and stun one of them to cut our incoming damage down. Okay, good. That's also why I didn't take the stun reduction. There we go. Giving me some crits in return. You know, it's something you just got to get used to. These guys have a really high critical hit chance. Like, when I first sent someone in here, he got crit, like, 3 times in a row. Like, these guys crit 3 times in a row. I'm like, wow. Thanks. Oh, that's just what I wanted.
As the fiend falls.
Well, he died before he got the move, so that's fine. I can't attack anyone, so let's just de-stress. Our battle ballad is speeding us up, so hopefully we... Oh, nope, nope. Oh, okay, there we go. Okay, thankfully we didn't one-hit him, which means we should get to heal. Or we didn't finish him off there, rather. So, like, once again, we're going to end this battle pretty nicely, pretty cleanly, but I think you can start to see the problems already. So last time I went up, I was basically like, I'm just going up. I don't know, some of them go down, 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 down. Now, the battle is symmetrical, though. Like, the up pattern and the down pattern, because I was able to reveal it through scouting, it's just kind of like a circular hall, a giant circular branch, or oval branch, or rectangular, whatever you want to call it.
The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Alright, so here we got a real battle. This one has to go. This character here is intolerable. This Ascended Witch. Just absolutely intolerable. Just has to go immediately. Thankfully, we stunned Flesh Wall. There's his other ability. That's fine. So that basically is guarding, but it doesn't raise his defense. Oh, yeah, you got to see what he really looks like there. He's like a boogly guy. Yeah, this... Oh, I was really hoping that our rings would give us a little more aim. So here's the stick. I can activate counterattacks, but then I won't be able to follow up. 84%, 79%. Basically what I'm saying is if I stay here, I won't move forward, so I can continuously shoot my pistol. But if I use this, I can start counterattacking against them. I really just... She needs to go. It's of the extreme importance that she goes. Bleeding, 6 damage per turn. Isn't that what you always wanted? 6 damage bleeding per turn. Oh, thank God, she's gone. Death Flash? Ah, yes. Yes, I will heal you.
Confusion, nerves,
very soon.
and panic.
I'm going to go ahead and use this ability, because when I cleave through targets, I am not capable... Like, he cannot bodyguard against a cleaving attack. Resisted. Flesh to flesh, heals himself. That's not that big of a deal. Oh, thank God we go first. 13 will keep him going. And we are definitely going to use a bandage here. And I am going to... I can't take this guy out in one hit, even with a critical hit, so I'm just going to go after him to activate our riposte. As you can see, they are very... They're very aggressive with their counter... They focus fire very aggressively. Like, the AI... They don't make mistakes as frequently as they did in the past. So what I want to do now is raise my speed. I'm hoping that we'll be able to get the healer to outmove... Oh, okay, thank God that they actually switched targets. Who goes first?
From becoming unwound.
Who goes first? Oh my God. Amazing. Amazing. If he went first, he might have died from, Okay, who has lower health? Who has higher? Okay, they have the same dodge. There we go.
Masterfully executed.
I forgot to cure his bleeding there. That's not good. But fortunately, I should be able to blast him away. As you can see, they do a lot of damage. And now you could probably also see why I was struggling between deciding, do I want more armor? Or do I want more... What's the word? Bleed resistance, because they both do a lot of damage. I went for bleed resistance just because if they start stacking up the bleeding effects, oh my God, 12 damage a turn, that's just, and there's no chance to dodge, no chance to miss. Like, once the bleed's on you, it's
the light, the promise of safety.
I would like them to attack her just because she actually has the ability, Adrenaline Rush, which cures bleeding, but no such luck. Okay. I don't remember the fight locations perfectly. Okay, a bunch of these guys. Oh man, I love the critical heals. The finger, this is their other ability. Okay, so it is damage plus stress and another critical hit. That attack doesn't... It's not as painful, but it's still really annoying. I am going to attack the guy in the front, because in the next turn I'm going to blast him. Okay, survivable. We need to start buffing our speed up, because like, I really want to go before them.
A time to perform beyond one's limits.
How much does he have? How much does this guy in the front have? He has 27 health. Okay, so he should go down next time. Let's buff our speed up a second time. I really would like to go before them. Oh, thank God. Okay. We're all going, now as you can see, we are going ahead of them, which is, that's what I want to do. Because I want to be able to knock out... I want to, if the more of them you can knock out before they counterattack, the less damage you take overall. The finger. As you can see right here, we're already taking a ton of stress damage. No, it's just one of these things where if it's not one thing, it's another. We're gonna try to milk out the turn a little bit. Like, I'm gonna, like, basically take it a little bit easy on him. Just to try to get a little bit of healing. And you can see the double song already allowing us to move so much more aggressively. See, I don't mind if he uses this attack. Okay, that was fine. That was a perfectly fine ending. Still would have liked a little more healing, but what can you do? See, they're not even giving me items.
These nightmarish creatures can be
stingy
felled.
bastards.
They can be beaten.
I might eat 2 food. I want to save 8 food for camping. Okay. Like I said, last time I went up, and I did not like up. I'm hoping down is not a mirror image of what we battled. I did not like up though. Okay, this team doesn't look too bad. It's not a very high damage team. So let's start out by just making sure we're going first. Flesh wall. Let's... I don't think it really matters who we attack here, because he could easily guard him. So by attacking him, we're basically going to strike into him. Okay, their turn. Ow.
Death waits.
Okay, looks like we avoided the bleed. The finger. And let's go right over here. Got rid of him. Flesh wall. Same thing. I might knock out the brawler next, because I think, honestly, I feel more concerned with physical damage than stress damage at the moment. So let's play again to get us going.
The blood quickens.
Well, he's quick. 9. No, he has a 9 speed. So he's healing him, which is basic. See, this guy, as long as I don't care about attacking, sometimes he wastes his turns. Okay. Let's go for... We might be able to finish this guy off. Oh, man, that was beautiful. And now we'll blast this guy. Oh, he survived on with 15. This attack we don't really mind that much. Okay, we're in a pretty good position here, so let's start de-stressing. Finish him off because we have no choice.
Compassion is a rarity.
Wouldn't mind a critical heal here and there, but you know, what can you do?
A decisive pummeling.
Oh, he lived on 1! The finger. Gets it off. Hits on the lower end, though. Oh, he did get a bleed, though. And we'll go ahead and stress heal. Let's just finish him off. Let's not mess around. Not gonna mess around.
Foolish horrors.
We still got plenty of bandages, so I don't mind spending one there. Nothing. Yeah, I know we're close to the boss. I need to camp soon. I might camp... Do I want to camp here or in the next room? Let's camp in the next room. I think the boss is right here, if memory serves. Okay. Oh. Okay, the dungeon continues onwards. Let's continue. I don't know if I'm pushing my luck doing this, but... Two of these guys is not good. It is... I do have a word for it. The word is ungood. So I need to decide if I want to fight this or not, or fall back. Let's see how the first turn goes. Well, let's see how the first two turns go. We'll see how it goes. Well, here's what I'm worried about. They're going to start focus firing, and I didn't light my torch all the way up. Look how much stress that did. That is just disgusting. Come on, give me the stun. No! Okay, I think we're going to fall back.
Precision.
Okay.
Power.
Fate's reveal. Oh my god, the stress is gonna get so okay, we did get a crit. Did we get a bleed? We did get a... Okay, I think we'll fight it. I think we're... Okay, it's gonna depend on this attack right here. Okay, I think we're gonna fight it. And she's still in the back row. That's actually good, because now what we can do is get the Iron Swan off. Give me a crit. Oh, not quite. Okay, that could have been worse. Go for the stress heal. And let's just take a regular heal, because we're just going to get pounded by these guys either way. It really doesn't matter who gets hit here. Everyone is about to just get pounded. Okay, you've got to hit. Oh, thank God you hit. And you actually need to move forward to take hits to avoid getting hit there. And we need to get rid of... We can't take anyone out in one hit, so... Let's just work on you. Ooh, a beautiful hit, though. Okay, thank God. First, we will heal the bandage. And then we will self-heal. No more crits. Oh my god, we actually got a dodge. That's amazing. Focus firing. Oh man, that took us to... Oh, that's what I was so trying to avoid getting a, an affliction. We were stalwart! What? Okay, we just gotta get rid of him. Okay, and they can't attack in the back row, so our back row is actually safe now. You have nothing. I can't move. Like, if I can't afford to bring the Vestal forward. Oh, and he dodged well. The Jester has a lot of dodge, so... Oh my god, I cannot believe that. I cannot believe she got Stalwart. We have no way to stun to drag the fight out much farther. But we can. Let's try to top everyone off, or like try to get everyone back up a bit. That's perfectly fine. That is perfectly fine. Rending for the new god. Oh, that's the other thing. They're rending for the new god rather than... The old god was boring. The old god smelled. You know, the new god is like... I've got a better sense of interior decorating and whatnot. I want to get one major heal here. Then, like, when we go to recover, we should be fine. So let me just chop the body over here. Okay, good. Didn't get a critical... Blue. That's fine.
Seize this momentum.
Okay, I have a strong feeling that this room will be empty. Just because we had a fight there. Oh, yes, the room was empty. Okay, the boss has got to be, like, right here. if I remember right. Because the thing is, the rooms converge, so like, you see how it comes around? This room has to converge here, and I'm pretty sure the boss is right there. So this is where we're gonna set up camp.
Gathered close in tenuous firelight and uneasy companionship.
Okay, so what do we want to use? We want to make sure our offensive abilities are popping. Let's prevent nighttime raids. Our stress is fine. I'm mainly going to be doing melee then. That's going to be useless. So let's go with... The reason we're going to go with unparalleled finesse is because we're mainly going to be doing riposting damage and duelist advance. Okay. We still got 5 bandages. I hope there's no more fights. There might be one more fight. Okay. Oh, we got a defensive growth here. Speed up. First job is to get rid of the Ascended Witch. Good, he's guarding the one that I don't care as much about. Okay, it's a hit, that's good. Can we please get a stun? Ugh, their stun resistance is just a touch too high. Got a dodge, I'll take that. Hey, oh my god, we got a dodge. That is perfectly fine. Okay. Battle Ballad is given just that amount of accuracy and crit for us to lock this out. Maul the flesh. Ow. I didn't know that thing could attack. Let's get rid of him so we can free up the, speed up again. I want to make sure that we can actually get our heals off. Man, he is fast. He's a speed demon. Healing the wrong target, that's fine. Knocking him out of the fight. The finger. Probably one of the better targets to hit, just because a stalwart gives him self-healing. Daze the Mind. That must be a stun, yeah, with the name like Daze the Mind. Stress is tolerable, I believe. And I believe we're still going first, so I'm just going to go for a stress heal here. Let's actually just knock out this thing. It's like, it's pretty low on health. Oh, I forgot he got stunned, so he skipped his turn. Ooh, a beautiful counterattack.
Diminished.
Maul the flesh. Okay, that took him out. And we're taking, our front line is getting hurt. So you can see the difference by not having, like, a dedicated defensive character. I really don't want to... I'm gonna stall for time. We need a chance to kind of heal out. I'm pretty sure the boss is right there. Like, we need a little bit of time to kind of get back in shape. Okay, good. He did a self-heal on stress. The finger. Oh my god, that was beautiful. We'll stall another turn, I think. Let me get a group heal off. Oh, perfect. We got like a major heal there. And let's take him out.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Food. 5 bandages still. Okay, I have a strong feeling that's where the boss is. I remember that I went to the right and I just bumped right into the boss. Gonna burn a bunch of torches. We got plenty of spare torches. Okay. Could have burned another torch. I just said I was gonna do it. Speed up. We need to try to outspeed the witches. I don't think we can. Reliably. Fate's reveal. He's resistant to stress loss, so like that's kind of one of the better targets to get hit. I mean, it's still a lot. It's still not a small amount of stress, but he can eat up the. He can eat it up. I should have just gone for. Let's go for. No, I want to top everyone's health off. I want to try to make it into the boss with a full health.
But never hidden.
That's fine. 18. Oh, a bleeding effect. That's so annoying. Take him out of the fight, thank you. Let's start playing some music. First on yourself. Oh, it's so good. It counters stress damage so well. It's so good. Beautiful. Give me some stress heals from that. And we go. Give me that. There we go. Here's another chance to. Oh my god! And another dodge. That's beautiful. I don't think we need to use a bandage here. I think we can, you know, out-heal the damage. I could be wrong though, but you know, like I feel like how many bandages? I don't know. I don't know if it's good or not to save the bandage. Let's go continue just patching our guys up. If you're wondering why I can't just, let me see. I'm gonna go for a stun here. There we go. I'm gonna wait the bleed out. Here's what I want to do. I'm gonna do this because I want to tick another bleed out just to get rid of the bleed, and then we'll heal. Let's see. Self-stress. Remove it. Okay, good, perfect. Self-heal, and, oh, he went first. 12 damage, and that's, alright, we're basically trading, so at this point, let's just take him out and then we'll bandage him.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Okay, let's eat some food. I'm pretty sure this is the boss. Not gonna trick me with like those weird things. Like, sometimes I click the door on accident. This is the boss. Yes, this is the boss. Okay. So you haven't seen the Shambler. This is not what he looks like. These growths are normally not on him. But, yeah, so we're in so much better shape this time around. So I'm pretty sure we've got the Shambler. So the Shambler, or oh, he's not the Shambler. He's the Shuffling Horror. The Shuffling Horror is an Eldritch creature, so our Ethereal Crucifix is going to play a big role here. It's very important that we get Duelist's Advance up. And we're going to go ahead and go Battle Ballad. Let's just start speeding up. I want two things. I want to make sure we're hitting, and I want to make sure that we are... I did not ask for that. Like, I don't need you to, like, smack me up with some attacks. Now, he does have 2 turns. So if we can get him to bleed, like we can start like bleeding him out pretty quickly. Going for undulations. And as you can see, that's just moving everybody around, but that's why I forgot to change it. Uh-oh. That was a mistake. I forgot to change it. I'm so focused on the commentary that I forgot to actually change his abilities. So this guy has nothing to do now, which is unfortunate. However, it's also very random because depending on where he gets shuffled to, he could have a lot to do. I just want to focus the boss down. I really could care less about that guy. The longer the boss is alive, the more of a problem this battle becomes. Undulations again, moving everyone around. Fortunately, Undulations doesn't do a lot of damage. And even though our healing isn't as good in the front rank, it's just like, who cares? It's good enough. It'll get the job done. And we can also help by, I keep forgetting to use my bandages. We're taking like some unnecessary damage from that. Let's try that again. Bandage on. I don't know. Let's just use some of these things. I don't know what those do, but we're going to use them. Battle Ballad. More accuracy, more speed, better chance for crits. There we go. Just moving everyone around. You haven't even seen his other ability yet, which I don't really care. If he's just going to continuously use that ability, I'm fine with that. Normally I would have Dirk Stab for combat up front. Oh, here we go. Oh no, we have seen both of his attacks. I believe that's a similar attack to what he has as just the regular Shambler. I think I'm going to go for, rather than another... Wait, no, if I do a riposte here, it'll...
The bigger the beast.
Or it'll just die.
The greater the glory.
What? Oh, I guess we have to fight this guy. Oh, I should have cured bleed. That was a mistake. Normally fights end when you... Ancestor Scroll.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
25 healing, 25... Wow, 25 healing or 25... Oh, that would be amazing. That would be amazing on the Crusader. It would buff up his morale flag and his healing flag. Hold on, let's reform ranks, boys. I'm not gonna, no, let's just take the win. I was thinking about exploring some of the other areas. Let's take the win, boys. So, it looks like we got, this is the Martyr Seal, I'm not gonna use that. What is this? Talisman of the Darkest Flame. Is this like a consumable or something? Because we got like 3 of them. 100% less stress damage from Revelation. 100% less damage from Revelation. Obviously that must be some kind of mission battle effect. Or maybe an ability. I mean, if there's an entire item dedicated to canceling that, that must be like super deadly. So, not too bad. Fear of Beasts. That'll need to be removed. Because it seems like a lot of the enemies here are beasts.
The edge of the abyss. But it is enough to trigger the cycle of revelation. Now, like me, you will begin to see things as they truly are.
So, then, never again. Heroes who have returned from a successful quest in the Darkest Dungeon have seen too much. Depending on which game mode and game options you've selected, they may choose to never go back or simply be stressed upon re-entry. Wait. How do we know who's a never-againer? Is it this little symbol here? I've seen enough of the Darkest Dungeon to last... No. I've seen enough of the Darkest Dungeon to last a lifetime. Once was enough. Okay, so, hey. You looked weird for a moment. What is up with this moon? Is this like the Darkest Dungeon things? Is like the town different now? Has something changed? I mean, all the buildings seem the same. Anyways, so we did it. We are the flame. So the next mission is lighting the way. The creature's gestations must be interrupted. Overwhelm the defending force and illuminate the beacons. The Force the thing to reveal itself prematurely. Activate 3 iron crowns. So that's going to be similar, I'm guessing, to some of those other missions where we got to activate the 3 objects. Either way, there you go. The first incursion into the Darkest Dungeon. Oh, here's our replacements. Crash Override and Laughing Zed, who were lost in the scouting run. I don't know who's going to get lost in the next run. I'm going to send an experimental team in to see what each dungeon is like, and then I gotta like bring in the replacements to like replace them, because it's like I'm not gonna go. It's so dumb just to go in blind. You have to go in to gather data before you send in a more properly equipped team. Wow, that stinks. This is a long dungeon. Oh boy. Anyways, let me know what you think down in the comment section. Like this video if it was entertaining. Subscribe for future dankest dungeon content. Of course, remember that you don't have to be good to get good.